If you're after a next level 12-volt upgrade, then check this out. The new and improved range of Adventure King's lithium deep cycle batteries. Available in 120, 200 and 300 amp hour capacities, they all feature high quality lithium cells and of course a high quality integrated battery management system, or BMS for short. First, let's talk about why you need a lithium battery. Well, just like an AGM deep cycle battery, these lithium batteries are designed to output power for a long period of time. So they're perfect for running your camping fridge, camp lighting, and even your inverter. And lithium batteries take it a step further. They're super lightweight, offer much more usable capacity, and they have a longer life. So they're a great investment for fall drivers, caravanners, tradies, or off-grid setups. Adventure King's lithiums are available in 3 different capacities. So let's dive in and help you choose what's right for your setup. The King's 120 amp hour lithium weighs just 11.9 kilos, measures in at 330 millimeters long, 173 millimeters wide, and 230 millimeters tall, including the bolts, and can output a massive 120 amps of current constantly, or a peak of 150 amps for 5 seconds. One of these could run a King's fridge for around 5 days, or power a 1500 watt inverter. Next, there's the 200 amp hour lithium. It only weighs 21 kilos, measures in at 520 millimeters long, 238 millimeters wide, and 240 millimeters tall, including the bolts. It's capable of a huge 200 amps of constant current discharge and a peak output of 240 amps for 5 seconds. One of these could run a King's fridge for around 8 days and power up to a 2500 watt inverter. Finally, there's the 300 amp hour lithium, weighing in at 29.7 kilos and measuring 520 millimeters long, 269 millimeters wide, and 240 millimeters tall, including the bolts. It's capable of a huge 300 amps of constant current output, with a peak output of 320 amps for 5 seconds. One of these could run a King's fridge for around 12 days, or up to a 3600 watt inverter. Now that I've talked about the specific features that each battery has, let's talk about what all King's lithium batteries have in common. Lithium iron phosphate is a really safe lithium chemistry, and it means you get a really long life out of these batteries. In fact, King's lithium batteries have a cycle life of over 2000 cycles, and that's what makes King's lithium batteries such a good investment. All King's lithium batteries also feature a high-quality integrated battery management system, or BMS for short. Think of the BMS as the brains of your battery. During charging, it ensures that each lithium cell is balanced to extend the life of the battery, plus it protects it from overcharging, over-discharging, over-current, even over-temperature and short-circuiting. An easy way to spot a high-quality BMS is when it matches the capacity of the battery perfectly. Adventure King's batteries, each BMS matches the amp hour capacity of each battery. As I mentioned earlier, one of the key features of Adventure King's lithium batteries is the fact they use lithium iron phosphate technology, which is a super safe lithium chemistry. And Adventure King's lithium batteries are even safer. They're fully sealed and safe to use in your vehicle or canopy. They've passed vibration testing, drop testing, low and high temperature testing, humidity testing, short circuit testing, and overcharge testing, so you know they're ready for anything. Another huge benefit of lithium batteries is just how lightweight they are. In fact, a 120 amp hour lithium is less than half the weight of a similar capacity AGM battery. With that in mind, you could get a 300 amp hour lithium for around the same weight as a 120 amp hour AGM, which is ideal on those long trips when you need lots of power but don't want to overload your vehicle or trailer. So if you're after the best in battery technology, then check out the new and improved range of high output Adventure King's lithium deep cycle batteries. They have a high quality BMS, lithium iron phosphate cells for long life, huge usable power capacity, and the ability to run high output devices like inverters. Plus, we've got something to suit every setup.